Hey everybody, Rich Lovell with Lovell Baseball Barn, and today I want to talk to you about grain on bats, wood bats. What's the proper way to hold a bat? What's the big deal about the label? And is there a difference between the woods? And there's a yes to all three of those questions. If you take a look right here, I've got two bats, one that's a painted bat and the other that is a natural, and you'll see the label on this bat here. If you look at this bat very carefully, you'll notice the grain is really wide apart. That is what the label represents, is the wide apart grain on the bat. And typically you hear people talk about you don't want to hit the ball with the label. So turn the label towards you as the batter. Well, part of that's true. As we turn the bat, obviously you can't see it on the paint, but the grain is real close together here. And this is the strongest part of the bat. This is the part that you want to hit the ball. And here's where I come to that point of where do I hold the label then, Coach Rich? Well, here's what we do. Here's what we always tell them, is we say, hold the label facing you, and then when you go to swing, you have the bat like this. But if you'll notice, as we come around, the label's here, so that means the wide part of the grain is here, and the wide part of the grain is here on the bat that we're going to hit the ball with. Unfortunately, that's the weak part of the bat. Well, how do we correct that? We just turn that label, imagine this, towards the pitcher slightly. And then when I do get into my hitting stance and I swing the bat, now I've got the small part of the grain here, which is the hardest part of the bat, and the label's facing up. And that's the key, the label facing up. And I think that's where a lot of people traditionally got a little confused, is we want the label facing up when we swing the bat, not necessarily the label facing the batter or facing up when the batter gets ready to swing. Because we go to palm up, palm down on our swing, we want that label up. So if that makes sense to you, label's essentially facing the pitcher here. When I get ready to swing, there I am with the label facing up. Now, the other thing I was going to talk about were the different types of woods. And this is something I'm beginning to learn a little bit more. We're having some custom-made bats for our younger guys around 12, 13, 14 years old. And I'm going to just reach down and grab this. This is a maple bat, and everybody right now is pretty hot on maple because it's a very dense wood, very hard. The problem with that wood is it doesn't flex very much. Well, who cares, right? Well, that's the reason why we have two-piece bats in the composite and aluminum worlds. As the younger guys, they don't have that brute strength to be able to pull that bat through, make hard contact and whip it through as we would a two-piece bat. And that's essentially where an ash bat comes in. And there's several different types of ashes and a beech wood that's coming out of Europe that is becoming very popular because it flexes more than a maple. So the younger guys are able to get the bat through, it compresses with the ball, has a little more trampoline effect with the ball as opposed to the maple. So if you have any other questions, check out more of our videos at VacavilleBaseballBarn.com or VVBaseballBarn.com.